Unbelievable.
How are your cats, Joe?
One left, she died.
When?
Depending on
About
who
a month
attends.
ago.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm talking about. You say you were going to the vet the other day. You're very sorry.
That's the other one has a toothache.
Mine too. My cat Chucky has bad teeth problems.
Oh, the algorithm knows everything. Yeah. Yeah, relevant for your interests. There's another party. I think this is a different party because this one was organized. It was like one of those things where like, oh, like we're this band like green, single, yellow, it's complicated red.
Uh-oh, Joe, people are coming in.
Yeah, I'm like,
How you doing, Mr. Blouse?
Hi, Mr. How are you?
I'm gonna wear yellow.
How you doing?
Hi, Mr. How are you doing?
But then you should like talk it through, right? Then some people like.
What's poppin', everybody? It's your old pal Boogie Bob, along with his faithful sidekick and
How you
companion,
doing,
Strictly
Joe?
Plutonic. Strictly Plutonic.
Yeah, the
My
person
main
is
man, my
wearing
soulmate, Jordan Joe. Hi, Joe.
How you doing, everybody? Thank you for coming to our
Says
show.
we only got one person in here, Joe. I see
How
a
are
whole
you,
bunch of
Mr.
names.
Person? How is it?
Hi, Mr. Person. John Ramsey's here, so that's a good start
How
right
you
away.
doing?
Rob H is here. Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy.
How are you?
Reverend's here.
Reverend,
Streaming with
how
Vinny
are you,
G's
sir?
in his house. Paul Greenwell's here. RJ's here. They're all here, Joe. They're all here to see you. No one even cares about me.
Hi, everybody.
Look who's here, Joe. Joe Hernandez, your twin.
Hi, Joe Hernandez. How are you?
Wait, is he Joe Hernandez or are you Joe Hernandez? I guess.
Well, Joe Hernandez is my cousin.
Cousin.
I mean,
He lives in Florida, and I live
no,
here.
I was just saying. I don't know. I guess my
Hi, RJ. Where does RJ live, Joe?
RJ lives probably on the continent,
He lives in Denver or Colorado.
Colorado,
Where does Brooklyn Born live, Joe?
No, I'm in a game band. That's why.
Brooklyn.
I digress. I don't know what I digress
How you
means.
doing, Mr. Brooklyn?
Hi, Mr. Digress.
No, I'm talking about the proving out.
Valerie's here. Hi, Valerie.
How you?
You are correct, sir. All right, let's do the show, Joe. I only got one question for you, Joe. Where's Joe? Your friend came by yesterday. Where's Joe? Right in the middle of my newscast, Joe. She don't care. She walked right up there. I'm like, hey, guys, this is really important news. Joe Biden. Where's Joe? How long you known her, Joe?
If only.
Nice lady, by the way. Very nice lady.
She's a mental case.
Mental. But very nice. Very nice mental. Joe, you know who I saw last night? I saw Danny. Now, you're not going to know who Danny is until I say his favorite tagline. Hey, you got a $5 bill or a $10 bill?
Yeah.
He's alive, Joe.
Where is it? Where he
He was in
all
front
this
of the
time?
corner deli right on 48th and 9th where he used to hang out.
He came back.
He's
He
back.
was missing for a few months.
I hadn't seen him in months. I saw him last night, my heart stopped. I was like, oh my God, he's alive. Because you know, Joe, when they turn up missing, like my guy Country who makes the crosses on the ground with the coins, I haven't seen him in a year. And you see him, Joe, you see him every day. And then just like, remember the guy you say, can I have $1 for a cup of coffee?
One
Can I have
guy,
$1 for a cup of coffee?
another guy, $10. $10.
That's Danny. Anyways, I saw Danny last night. He's alive and well, Joe. He wants to stay at your place for a month. So I said, yes, for free.
Okay, Danny.
Let's do the...
Like, how many families own this house?
This is sad, Joe.
College students, like,
14-year-old girl. I talked about it on the show yesterday. They all let her down, Joe. First of all, the school. She was beaten at school, Joe. Okay, beat up at school. Then the girls who beat her up, or guys, recorded it. Then they put it on TikTok, and it was viewed by 1 million people, and she couldn't take the embarrassment and the depression. 14 years old, Joe, she killed herself. Look at this beautiful young girl.
I couldn't believe such thing happened.
Shame on the people who did this. Shame. I'm a birder. Joe, you know I love my birds. I know you love birds.
How you doing, Mr. Bear?
Hi, Mr. Bird. An admitted bird smuggler dubbed the Finch smuggling kingpin got his wings clipped Thursday when he was sentenced in Brooklyn federal court to over a year in prison. He smuggles in birds from other countries, Joe. First of all, they're invasive species, so they come here, they either die or they take over. I'm going to find out now. Imsaf Ali. He's definitely Arabic. Where's he from, Joe?
Imsaf Ali is
Imsaf
Muslim,
Ali.
but
He's
not
definitely
Arabic.
Muslim. Not Arabic. He was ordered to serve 366 days. That's a year and 1 day. When he was stopped at JFK Airport in January last year, trying to smuggle finches from Guyana. Joe is correct.
I told you that's from
He's from Africa. He's Muslim, but he's not
No,
Arab.
Guyana is South America.
Yeah. I thought Guyana was in.
I don't know.
Africa.
Many people do
You bring-
very wild ways to make money.
He was arrested in 2018 for carrying finches. Those are little tiny birds, Joe, like the ones we feed here.
They will die if you bring them in South America. They're not used to this weather.
Absolutely. He smuggled them through JFK using hair curlers stuffed in socks. Hair curlers, a little plastic thing. He stuffed them in there, then put them in socks. In that case, he was sentenced to 2 years of probation and fined $7,800. In a video shared this month, Ali vowed that his last run-in with the law would be his last. I'm going to stay away from the birds. This guy is taking these beautiful birds from another country, throwing them in a suitcase, cruel, keeping them there for...
They will die here.
Absolutely. Lindsay Lohan's back. Guess who's back?
It's just like she's
Back again. It's
Oh, yeah.
Lindsay Lohan, Joe. I know you're a big Lindsay Lohan fan.
Who is Lohan?
She's 36. She flashes a radiant smile at Christian's winter snow show. I don't care.
I will just know.
Listen to this, Joe. A new Italian restaurant in New Jersey has banned children. They ain't letting no kids in.
What kind of what's the strange?
Children under 10 years old will no longer be allowed to eat at Nettie's.
You mean if a family wants to go in,
They
they
ain't
leave
coming
their
in.
kids
If your
home?
kid's under 10, leave the kids out in the car. Call the Babysitter, a popular Italian restaurant in New Jersey, has made the controversial decision to ban children under the age of 10.
That's unlawful.
I think it is. I think it's discrimination, and I hope that they suffer from it. Yeah, I understand they don't want the kids making noise or whatever, but come on. It's a family.
Yeah.
It's my kid's birthday. He's 14, and his little brother's 9. The little brother has to sit in the
How
car.
was your birthday?
How was your birthday, Mr. Show? Nettie's House of Spaghetti Nettie's House of Spaghetti. I like the name. It's Nettie's House of Spaghetti. Joe's not going to eat
I
there.
don't want your spaghetti.
Joe doesn't want your spaghetti.
If
Joe's
the
got
kids
kids.
can't go in, I can't go.
Here's what they're supposed to... Absolutely. Say it again, Joe.
If the kids can't go in, I will never go in.
Joe's a grandfather who loves his grandkids. He ain't going to... And your grandkids are under the age of 10, right, Joe?
Give me his address. I'm going to demonstrate in front of
Joe's going to demonstrate out front. The spokesman says, we love kids. We really, truly love kids. But lately it's been extremely challenging to accommodate children at Nettie's House of Spaghettis. Shame on you. They wrote on their Facebook, between noise levels, lack of space for high chairs, cleaning up crazy messes, and the liabilities of kids running around the restaurant, I think that's a parent issue. Anyways, kids running around the restaurant in circles when we're trying to carry trays of food and drinks. I don't know. I don't have kids, but
Let them
do
play.
your kids run around the restaurant, knock over the servers, carrying food?
No, he's a liar. The
A
kids
liar.
always
You're a
sit
liar,
down with their
Spaghetti.
parents very quiet.
Nettie's Letty Spaghetti is a Teddy.
I always take the grandchildren, they're very quiet all the time.
Facts.
Don't tell me they run around and dance.
That's crazy. That's just an excuse.
Or don't like.
A Long Islander claims he was turned down from a job in law enforcement because of the text message telling his wife not to smoke too much pot with her mom. So the guy told his wife, don't smoke too much weed with your mom, and then he got I don't know how, first of all, I don't know how the law enforcement got his text messages. The mom, who had a medical marijuana license. Everything has been stripped away from me, said Nicholas Aponte, 32 of Hopog. The text came to light during a 2019 vetting interview for a state trooper position after Apone already passed exams to be an NYPD police state trooper. Boy, if they're getting my text messages, I ain't getting no job. I'll probably go to jail.
I'm going to apply for a job as a trooper.
Joe, you should apply for a job as a pooper.
Trooper, what's that?
A guy who takes a poop. Joe didn't like that one. School drugs, dad to blame. A New Jersey school superintendent shifted blame on the 14-year-old girl's death from the suicide, who was bullied, to her dad, claiming the youngster used drugs and that her father's affair led to her inner turmoil. First of all, this New Jersey school superintendent should get punched in his face. Not by me, by Joe. Joe, the girl commits suicide, so the superintendent of the school blames the father because he had an affair and the girl does drugs. I don't think that he has proof of any of these accusations, and I think he should be sued for libel. Here's the grief-stricken father. You see him crying. Here's a still from the video where the girl was beaten up in the hallway. Here's her bruises. It's horrific. Attack video put online led to New Jersey's suicide, and I promise you the girls who did it are probably laughing their asses off. Like, I put up a video and she kills herself? She's crazy. A grieving Michael Cooch says his daughter Adriana, 14, killed herself after a video of her being assaulted by other teens at a central regional high school, and the attack left her bruised and bloodied. It was shared on Snapchat. Here's her, she's got braces, there's her lips. Look at how beaten she was. Beautiful girl. Very sad, Joe. Joe, remember last week we shot down the balloon?
Yes.
Yesterday we shot down another one.
Another balloon?
Yes, we don't know where it's from. It was shot down over Alaska. The first balloon was at 60,000 feet. Remember, space starts at 330,000 feet. So 60,000 feet is in our, you can see it. 300,000 feet, you ain't seeing nothing. Airplanes, Joe, when you fly a commercial airplane,
30,
usually they fly at about 40,000 feet.
32,000.
32,000.
That's that.
Well, this balloon was at 40,000, and a lot of times they're in that wheelhouse. So they felt they had to shoot it down right away so that a plane didn't hit it. You know how many planes we got in the sky right now in America, Joe? Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah. No, not hundreds of thousands. Hundreds.
Hundreds? What are you, crazy?
What are you talking about? Hundreds of
Millions.
thousands?
Hundreds of millions, Joe. So, Joe, I say hundreds of thousands of planes flying right now. Anybody want to Google that?
That's ridiculous. Hundreds of
How
thousands.
many planes? Google this for me, Ambrose, please.
Say hundreds or thousand.
Hundreds
Not
or
hundreds
thousands.
of thousands.
Google this. How
That's
many
a
planes
mistake.
are in the air right now? It'll come up.
How are you, my friends?
It'll come
Alfonso.
Alec Baldwin has a legal maneuver. On Friday, he asked a judge in New Mexico to dismiss a 5-year firearm sentence enhancement and the charges against him, saying it's unconstitutionally based. Of course he's saying it. Joe's on it. Joe's snippy today. Right now, Joe, look at that. Joe's right again. You piss me off sometimes, Joe. 8,770
I
planes.
thought
What'd I say? Hundreds of thousands?
hundreds of thousands.
Or did I say hundreds or thousands?
That means in the millions.
Joe, why are you
what you're
correcting
talking
me?
about in the millions.
I think there's tens of millions of planes flying.
Always
right
listen to this professor here. He will give you the right answer.
now. Joe was right today, twice. He's been right twice already. SpaceX aces a test. SpaceX, Joe, that's a Elon Musk company, the space guy who's sending rockets to space.
Yeah.
is a big step closer to sending its giant Starship aircraft into orbit, completing an engine firing on the launch pad. 31 of the 33 first-stage booster engines ignited simultaneously for about 10 seconds in South Texas. The booster remained anchored to the pad as a planned test.
Why this guy?
Here's DeSantis.
This guy is gonna become a president.
I hope
I
not.
think if he runs for president, he would win.
I hope. Well,
He's
he's
very famous.
probably going to run for president. Probably.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's a sexist, a racist. And Joe's going to correct me now, but I'm telling you the facts.
If he takes me as a vice president, he will win.
Okay.
Otherwise, he won't.
Ron DeSantis scored a victory over Disney on Friday when the state Senate voted 26-9 to end the company's control over its special tax district. I don't care. I'm censoring Ron DeSantis. Ask Ambrose. All right, Joe. Cost to open borders, $200 billion. What do you think of that, Joe?
Well, they already spent 100 billion on Ukraine, so they can do it. They just
By the way, Joe's the only person I know that calls it Ukraine.
Ukraine means you know Ukraine where it's located.
Ukraine. It's located by
Russia, Poland,
Poland, of course,
and Romania.
and Romania. Yeah. Is this going to say that?
And another country
Another
which
country,
is
Slovakia.
Slovakia.
I knew it. I said it before you did, Joe. Dead attorney left trail of blood. Blood was found inside the hotel room and the hallway of the Mexican resort. We've been covering this, Joe. Remember the wife says he fell off the balcony while he was trying to shoo away pigeons?
Is that true?
All right, well, that's what she's saying. Mexico officials are saying that because it's bad for tourism.
They
Blood was
probably
found.
pushed him.
We'll find out. Blood was found inside the hotel room. Well, if he fell off the balcony, why is there blood in the hotel room?
No, that's a homicide.
That's a homicide. The Mexican resort
They
where
stole
attorney
his money, then they
Elliot
pushed him.
Blair's body was found, according to his autopsy, adding further questions to the mystery surrounding his death. The traces of blood in the bathroom and the Rosaria Beach Hotel in Orange County suggests the Orange County public defender suffered an injury and was bleeding either before he left the room or after being injured and returning to it.
He was beaten up inside.
Said his wife.
Pushed him out.
His wife, Kim Williams, was asleep when it happened. Allegedly. It's odd, confusing, and we just want answers. Ma's pal eyed in Bronx dad slay. A Bronx dad was slain in broad daylight on the Bronx street and was shot in front of his 2-year-old son by a man known to the child's mom. Marcus Lane, 31, was with his son, 2 years old, as he argued with the woman at Park Avenue and East 167th Street before 9 a.m. A gunman approached and opened fire, fatally striking Lane in the chest in front of his 2-year-old son, Joe. May you rot in hell, sir.
Well, they caught the two guys who killed that family in California.
They did. We
They
covered
did,
it.
and I forgot to tell you about it. They caught those biggest criminals I ever
Horrible,
hit.
horrible.
Killing a kid,
Killed a family of like 6, and one was like a
10
teen mom,
month,
and the other one was
10-month-old. His brain, they actually destroy his head, that kid. What a crude.
horrible. Hey, Joe,
Do they have
I need to get a
the
better.
death penalty in California? I don't know.
I
hope.
can't remember if they do or not. They did. It was taken away. Charlie Manson was
Texas, they will.
Charlie Manson was sentenced to death, and they revoked it. That was 50 years ago. I don't know.
But in Texas, they will have.
In Texas, he'd be dead already. Alabama.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, FBI
Yes.
has been at Mike Pence's house like 4 days this week, and they found one more document that was
He forgot about
He
it.
forgot.
He put it in his pocket.
He put it in his
Went home.
pocket. He went home. Here's a document. You found it.
All right.
Listen to this, Joe. Big Apple. That's Manhattan. Why do they call it the Big Apple, Joe?
Well, it's money. It's money. It's a bank of money.
That's why they call it a Big Apple?
Yeah, you know, it's.
Joe's just making shit up right now. What's the nickname?
Well,
Big
everybody loves to eat apple.
Apple?
So you
So
come
that's
to
like a
the
bank.
city here, everybody likes the
Everybody likes the apple. I agree with that one. Well, listen to this, Joe. The Big Apple, NYC. Shoplifting is up 45% to a record 63,000 arrests. That's just arrests. How many shopliftings did they not arrest? Hundreds of thousands.
I went this morning to the pantry and I took my watch and my ring. I left them home and I carried only $2 for the cup of coffee.
Sorry, guys. Joe, it says in New York City, everything's a 5-finger discount. A 5-finger discount means they steal it. This is a 5-finger discount, me taking Joe's coffee. The Big Apple has become a shoplifter's paradise, with reported retail thefts hitting revels. I don't care.
Be careful about going out carrying some money on the pocket. Always carry very small amount of money.
Florida bust in a New Jersey wife slay. That's new. An estranged husband of a Jersey City kindergarten teacher found dead in a shallow grave after she was beaten and strangled was arrested. The husband, the estranged husband, that's like the ex-husband. He was arrested in Miami, and a second suspect is being sought. When they're asking for a second suspect, Joe, they got
He
something.
paid him off to kill his wife.
They got something, 100%. Cesar Santana, 36, was arrested by U.S. Marshals at a hotel on a charge of desecrating and concealing a human remains. Joe is right. He wasn't arrested for murder. That's because he hired someone else. Otherwise, he'd be arrested for murder as well. He was married to Luz Hernandez, 33, who died of a blunt force trauma to the head and compression of the neck, according to the autopsy results. The director of Chariots of Fire, I think that won an Academy Award, Joe. The director dies. Hugh Hudson, a British filmmaker who debuted a film featuring director of the Oscar-winning Olympic drama Chariots of Fire, has passed away at the age of 86. God bless him. Joe, this is always good news. A pervert sex attack busted. A sicko was busted for allegedly shoving his fingers in a woman's mouth and knocking her to the ground in Queens. Derek Sanchez, 21, approached a 61-year-old victim on Gates Avenue around 9:15. He walked up Joe and shoved his fingers in her mouth. That's a sicko. That is a sicko. Wife nixes missing husband's GoFundMe. The pregnant wife of a missing South Carolina boater, has begged the public to stop giving to the family's GoFundMe. A lot of these GoFundMes are fake, Joe.
A lot of them.
Your GoFundMe was 100% real.
Well, I have my dog had cancer, and I put GoFundMe. Nobody funded me.
Should have told me. When your house burnt down, Joe, we raised $1,350. When your kid's finger got...
the dog, they found out 2 big tumors. They removed them, and the bill was about $1,800.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Well, if we have to do a GoFundMe, we will. That does no guarantee anyone's going to donate. She's telling them to stop donating for a reason. I don't know. Tyler Doyle, 23, vanished January 26th.
Yeah, don't
That's
be,
just a couple days back.
it's not good
2 weeks.
to be a liar, make money.
Well, we don't know what that happened here. Let me get to it. The duck hunting, he was duck hunting and his boat sank off the coast of Myrtle Beach. Due to the rumor and everything going around, they want me to stop all donations. Family friend Hannah Falk wrote in an update to the GoFundMe. There's rumors. Maybe he faked his own death, Joe. They haven't found the body. She would rather go without the money than to deal with drama and rumors while she's actively searching for her missing husband. As a woman,
He probably is hiding somewhere else.
she's 30 weeks pregnant. She can't handle everyone's opinion stress on her body for the baby's sake. It is unclear exactly what rumors promoted the plea of donations to stop, but the same day the update was posted, Tyler's brother, Reed Doyle, also posted on Facebook about everyone who's out there spreading rumors. I'm stressed, and so is my entire family. I'm done dealing with people that want to start rumors when they don't even know him, don't know what we're going through.
Who wants to see?
I don't know. Beyonce.
That's your fiance?
No, she wants to see Beyonce. Guys, I'm going to leave. I got to go. I'm going to leave Joe here.
Well, you're going to put me on top all the time.
Joe, you're in charge.
How are you, Mr.
How are you, Mr. In Charge? Joe? I
What
don't know if they can
happened?
see you from there. Can they
What
see
happened?
you okay? I've got an emergency, guys. I got to go. Joe, I'll
Really?
come back in a little bit. You read, you do the...
Emergency?
Emergency. Once you read, you can go back and do the
The astroscope?
stories?
The astroscope, okay.
read the stories, do whatever you want.
Well,
How
actually...
can you see you? Hold on, Joe. Can you see you?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Can you see you okay?
If you're... if anybody has a birthday for today...
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll see you again right here.
Okay, this is your horoscope for today. No matter how much you have already accomplished, there is still so much more that needs to be done. Set yourself even higher target for the year ahead, but keep in mind at all times that life is supposed to be fun. Find reasons to laugh every day. Happy birthday if your birthday is today. People who were born from January 21 to February 19, their sign is Aquarius. As mind planet Mercury joined the sun in your sign this weekend, your desire to do something new and exciting will grow, and you must not allow anything to hold you back. Let your instincts guide you, and don't ever be afraid to express your opinion. People who were born from February 20th to March 20th. Pisces. All right, that's my grandson. He was born on February 6th. Or from January 6th. This is different. Pisces. This is a good time to sit somewhere quiet and try to make sense of those thoughts that have been tumbling around in your mind these past few weeks. Before long, a pattern will begin to take shape, one that helps you make sense of the world. Thank you for listening. Aries. from March 21 to April 20. If you want to make a good impression on an employer or someone else in a position of authority, then you must act now. If you leave it any longer, the opportunity will pass and you will end up taking yourself over what might have been. The Taurus, from April 21 to May 21. Changes in your work environment may be unsettling, but they are very much in your favor. So stay sharp and be ready to move quickly and decisively. This is more a time when you should react to what happens rather than try to make things happen yourself. Gemini, if you were born from May 22nd to June 21, this is your horoscope. If there is something you need to say to someone you know won't be happy about it, then say it out loud this weekend so you can take it back. Once the words are out there, you can start working together again to build a healthier friendship. Cancer. If you were born from June 22nd to July 23rd, self-belief is essential this weekend. So tell yourself here and now that you can and you will make a success of what you are working on. Having said that, make things easier for yourself by steering clear of areas where you are not too sure of your ground. Leo, people born between July 24 and August 23. You may like to pretend that your emotions are under control, but cosmic activity in your opposite sign is likely to stir things up this weekend to the point where you can no longer keep your feelings to yourself. That's good. Let it all out. Virgo, people who were born from August 24 to September 23, this is your horoscope. As your ruling planet Mercury is moving into the work area of your chart, not only will you be able to rationalize what you are doing, but you will also be able to explain it to other people. If nothing else, it makes conflict less likely. Libra, that's my sign. People who were born from September 24 to October 23. You have a burning desire to prove you have what it takes to succeed, and without doubt, you will get the chance to do that this weekend. Creative activities of all kinds are under splendid stars. So show the world how bright you can shine. Scorpio, that's Robert. My friend Robert here, my partner, his sign is Scorpio. That's why he keep interrupting the show left and right. He's not concentrated on one thing. So I'll excuse him because many friends, they keep interrupting him left and right while he's telling you the news and so forth. So here, for the people of Scorpio, friends and loved ones will happily assist you over the next 24 hours, but only if you spell out in detail what it is you are trying to accomplish. If you leave them in the dark, they may be reluctant to get involved. Yes, you can trust them. Yeah, I trust Robert anyhow. He's easy going, you know. The people, he just try to help, that's all. That's why he's interrupted the show. He's a good person, so I don't blame him sometimes. Sagittarius, people who were born from November 23rd to December 21. Your levels of energy and will be extremely high this weekend, but you need to recognize that most people don't think and act as quickly as you. But all means be an active most of the time, or sometimes when you can. But don't expect everyone you meet to keep up with you. Okay, now we come to the Capricorn sign. The people who were born from December 22nd to January 20. You have nothing to prove, especially your critics. So stop worrying that you have to justify every action you take and just get it with it. Put your own needs first this weekend and let the world adjust itself to you, not to the other way around. That's all I can say about the Horoscope today. Now the weather of today is, it's right now, it's 50 degrees, it's sunny and a beautiful weather. As you see, the sky is clear. It's later on it's gonna go down to 38 and will be a little bit cooler. Okay, on tomorrow, which is Sunday, the weather will be most high at 45 to 51. That's a wonderful weather for winter. It's 51 degrees will be tomorrow. All right. But tomorrow night there will be occasions rain. Will go down, the temperature will go down to 34 degrees. All right, Monday weather high and between 50 and 56. That's a very wonderful day. Will be a few clouds, but that doesn't make any bad weather, because 56 degrees in the winter, it's a beautiful weather. The Monday will be, again, it's 56 degrees. In the evening of Monday will be mainly a clear night with a low at 37 degrees. Tuesday, the temperature will be 56 again. Sunny, no chance of rain. And in the evening, on Tuesday evening, will be partly cloudy and as low as 37. That means the temperature will be at the daytime between 56 and between 55 and 56, but in the evening will go down to 37 to 41. All right. Okay, that's all I can tell you about the weather, and it's a beautiful weather. Now, if you live in, this is the map of New York State. If you live in New York City, in JFK now, the temperature is 46 degrees. In LaGuardia, LaGuardia Airport, the temperature now is 47. Long Beach, Long Island, the temperature is 46 right now. Okay, White Plains, New York City, White Plains, the temperature will be right now 45. Peaks Scale, the temperature is 45 again. All right. Southampton, the temperature right now is 44. Sunny, nice weather. All right. Now we go to Patterson, New Jersey. In Newark City and Airport, the temperature is 49 degrees right now. Okay, Asbury Park is 46 degrees right now. Tom's River is 46 degrees right now. Long Beach is 45 degrees now. Atlantic City, which is the temperature over there is 48. It's cloudy, but the temperature is fine. 48. Ocean City, that's below Atlantic City. The temperature is 46 degrees right now. All right, now another city in New Jersey which I like. Beautiful restaurants, Middle Eastern restaurants. many Middle Eastern restaurants. I like that place. The temperature is 48 degrees now, right now. So that will be very nice weather from today until Tuesday. Okay, the temperature around USA. In New York City right now is 51 degrees. Washington DC, the temperature is 51 degrees right now. Look at this. Miami Beach is 85 degrees right now. Beautiful weather. In Detroit is 42 degrees right now. Chicago is 46 degrees, which is good for the city of Chicago because I remember when I was in Chicago in the winter, it was used to be freezing cold. Minneapolis is 41 degrees right now. Kansas City is 50 degrees right now. Houston is 53 degrees right now. El Paso 61 degrees. Denver, Colorado, the temperature right now is 52 degrees. All right. Now we are all the way on the corner of the left side of USA in Seattle. It's 47 degrees right now. San Francisco is 56 degrees right now. Okay. Los Angeles is 63 degrees right now. Okay. Now the temperatures and the weather around the world. Athens today is 52 degrees. Baghdad, Iraq is 62 degrees. Beijing is 50 degrees. Berlin, Federal Republic of Germany, 47 degrees right now. Cairo is 64 degrees. And in Cairo tomorrow is going to be 64 degrees again.
You might be going home, man.
Dublin, Ireland is 51 degrees right now. Tomorrow again it's going to be 50 degrees. Geneva, Switzerland, it's 44 degrees right now. Tomorrow it's going to go higher to 48 degrees. Hong Kong, oh, nice weather. 74 degrees right now. Tomorrow in Hong Kong, the weather will be 79 degrees. Jerusalem, right now, the weather today is 53 degrees. At night, it's gonna go down to 39 degrees. Tomorrow is gonna be 48 degrees. Kabul. Some people don't know what Kabul is. That's Afghanistan. Right now it's 34 degrees. Oh, it's cold. And tomorrow it's gonna go up to 36 degrees. Tomorrow night in Kabul it's gonna go down to 20s. That's cold. London, today the weather is 52 degrees. At night it's gonna go down to 41 degrees. Tomorrow the weather in London gonna be 51 degrees. And at night it's gonna go down to 40 degrees. Madrid, Spain, today is 52 degrees. At night it's gonna go down to 28 degrees. Tomorrow in Madrid it's gonna go up 53 degrees, but at night it's gonna go down to 32 degrees. Mexico City today, beautiful weather, 74 degrees. And at night in Mexico City it's gonna go down to 44. Tomorrow the weather is gonna go up to 80 degrees in Mexico, and at night 47 degrees. Montreal today, oh boy, it's cold. 27 degrees right now in Montreal. At night it's gonna go down to 25 degrees. Tomorrow the weather is gonna be a little warmer, 38 degrees. But at night it's gonna go down to 22 degrees. Moscow, right now it's 30 degrees. At night go down to 23 degrees. Tomorrow in Moscow is gonna be 26 degrees. At night 17, down to 17 degrees. Paris, France. Today the temperature is 50 degrees. At night it's gonna go down to 40 degrees. Tomorrow the weather in Paris, 51 degrees. It's gonna go down to 34 degrees. Oh, Rio de Janeiro, that's what I like to be. It's nice and hot. It's 85 degrees in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And at night go down to 78. It's still nice and warm. Tomorrow the temperature is gonna go higher. It's gonna be 86 degrees. At night 78 degrees. Rome, today is 55 degrees. At night it's gonna go down to 35 degrees. Tomorrow the temperature is gonna go higher in Rome. It's gonna be 58 degrees. At night 36 degrees. Sydney, Australia. The weather is so beautiful over there. The temperature right now is 87 degrees. And at night it's gonna go down to 72 degrees. Tomorrow the temperature in Sydney, Australia is 81 degrees. And at night it's gonna go down to 69 degrees. The last of those cities, great cities like Tokyo, temperature is 55 degrees. At night it's gonna go down to 38 degrees. Tomorrow the temperature is gonna go up in Tokyo to 57 degrees. But at night it's gonna go down again to 42 degrees. Okay, in the city of New Delhi. New Delhi is the capital of India, of course. The temperature is around 85 degrees. At night go to 72 degrees. Tomorrow the same, 85 down to 72. Karachi, which is capital of Pakistan, the temperature is 85 degrees right now. Tomorrow the same. And I hope you enjoyed our show today. I know what's his name is not around, so I wish everybody enjoyed our show so far. I don't know too much about sports, but tomorrow we will tell you so far about what's happening. All right. Pray for the dead and the injured in the great earthquake in Turkey. The number when I shoot up to 27,000 dead and 80, the count of 80 injured people. Pray for them. Donate if you can, and wish for the rest of the world to be in peace, especially in Ukraine. We want peace. We don't want war. We want to be loved, one of the people to the other. Thank you for watching our show and have a nice day. Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.